Hi, in this video I'm looking at this problem here where we were asked to share $42 into the ratio 3:4. Now, to do this, what we need to do is we first need to think about in parts. What it means is that there are 3 parts of one thing on the left-hand side of the ratio, and there are 4 parts of another thing on the right-hand side of the ratio. If we want to think about this, let's think about a packet of lollies. So if we split the packet of lollies down the middle virtually, and we've got a very tidy packet of lollies, and on the left there are 3 yellow lollies, and on the right there are 4 green lollies. We've done a sort within the packet. This overall makes the whole packet. In our case with the $42, we've got to imagine that we've got this situation blown up. So in total we've got 42 lollies broken up so that I can split them up, and it's just 3 parts worth on the left and 4 parts worth on the right. But for us for now, this means that we have a total number of parts of 3 plus 4, which is 7. We have 7 total parts, which is equivalent to our full bag of 42 parts. So that's the first step, is we actually work out our total number of parts, and then we work out the value of one part. So I write it as value per part in this case, because per in maths means divide. So it's somewhere in here we're going to have a divide. Value is how much this is worth in entirety, which is in this case our $42. And our parts is how many parts we've got in total is 7. So work out what is one part worth. And if we do 42 divided 7, that means that one part is worth $6. So if we think back to the lollies a little bit, each of these lollies in here is worth $6. So basically each of my dots here is $6 worth, adding up to 42. So that means that we can work out our first share, which is going to be our $6 we've just worked out, multiplied by how many shares there are in the first part. And the first part is this 3. We have 3 parts. So we have 6 times 3. 3 sixes are 18. So our first share is $18. Our second share we work out is for the other half of the ratio. So our second share is going to be this $6 times by how many parts are in that second share, which is 4 parts, so it's times by 4. So our second share is worth $24. And we'll just do a quick check. So we should check our answer by checking out the total. We have 18 and plus our 24, and that's given us a total back of 18 plus 24 is 42. So our check balances out. My total 18 parts plus 24 parts gives us a share of 42 altogether. So we can now write our answer, and that is that the amount is shared as $18 to $24, and we're done. So to share a value, a quantity, into a ratio, we work out how many parts we have in total, work out what our quantity is per part, what's one part worth, by dividing by how many parts we have. Then we just multiply by the size of the share, 3 or 4 parts in this case. Check, make sure we didn't make a mistake somewhere, and write our answer at the very end.